Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 1 as we begin the last quarter of this regular season here. Last time out, it took a big rally as we went down 7-0 early against the Hot Corners, but we did manage to pull it off, scoring 7 runs of our own in 1 inning as we pulled it off 12-9 behind Lupinovich out of the bullpen. As Hogswin did her best to keep us in the fight as long as possible, and then the offense finally responded, giving us a comeback victory in the rubber match against the Hot Corners. This episode will see us take on the Moose. Last time we'll face them in the regular season as they are in 2nd place. We are in 4th place. Well, exactly 1 game behind them at 500, looking to catch up to them in the playoff hunt. It'll be a duel of aces here as Winnie Noel will be on the hill for us. 1-1, 2.45 ERA, and a 1.18 whip. She's also locked in coming into this start. And on the other side, the Moose will send their young ace, Rhiannon Cannon, to the hill. Cannon, of course, her record on the year is 1-0 with an 8.10 ERA and a 2.25 whip. Take a look at today's lineup for the Freebooters. We're going to have Brickhouse. It's the exact same lineup as last episode. Brickhouse in center leads off, followed by rookie Stump Pitts at first base. Rookie catcher Alana Stiffbottom bats third. Batting fourth is shortstop Guns Jackman, still locked in. Batting fifth is rookie DH Wixit Reddier. He's also still locked in. Batting sixth is rookie right fielder Dan Cervelos. Batting seventh is rookie second baseman Sammy Graves. Batting eighth is third baseman Bad Hot Brown. And batting ninth is rookie left fielder Cash Basket. Let's jump into the action here and see what we can do against the Moose. This is going to be a tough matchup for Noelle, as although she is a very good pitcher in her own right, the Moose have a very high-octane power offense, so they can turn mistake pitches into dingers just like that, and they've got the pitching to back it up. So this is going to need to be mistake-free pitching from Noelle, and our offense is going to need to capitalize on the few mistakes that their starters and relievers are going to make. It's a little bit of a tall order, but if you want to get above 500, these are the kinds of teams you got to beat. We're going to be on the road here, so we'll be up first here at Sakura Hills. Brickhouse, Pitts, and Stiffbottom will be up against Cannon. Here's Brickhouse leading off, hitting .357 with 7 RBIs on the season. Let's look at Cannon's numbers in greater detail. Cannon, as we know, is 1-0 with an 8.10 ERA and a 2.25 whip. She's given up 13 runs, 12 of which are earned in her 3 starts. She's thrown only 13 in the 3rd innings, which is a little under 5 innings at a start. It's closer to 4 and like a third, I think. 21 hits given up with 9 walks. She's surrendered 3 hits on those 21. Hit a batter and struck out 14. Her batting average against is .344, although she does lead the team in strikeouts. So take the good with the bad with her. She gives up a lot of hits, but she does get a lot of run support, so she hasn't taken any losses this year. Let's see what she does here against our team. Fastball down and in, misses. We're underway. Ball 1. Curveball down and in is fisted to left center field by Brickhouse. That will drop into the sliding glove of Buck Swiner as he makes a great defensive play to start the game. That'll bring up rookie first baseman Stump Pitts, hitting .368 with 1 homer and 2 RBIs. Got his first career home run last episode, which was one of the rally igniters. Strike at the knees on the cutter, 0-1. Fastball inside, misses 1-1. Fastball up and away is a called strike this time, 1-2, as Tough Out activates for Pitts. Check swing fastball is away. Good take, 2-2. Fastball down, swung early by Pitts as he was way geared up for that fastball. First punch out for Cannon, that's 2 down here. Rookie catcher Alana Stiffbottom up with 2 down and nobody on. She's hitting .409 on the season with 2 RBIs. First pitch from Cannon is a cutter at the letters for a called strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in is turned on by Stiffbottom, hit the left field, but on his horse is Swiner to make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Cannon in the first. Bottom 1, Bobbitt, Crisp, and Jackson will face Noelle. Here is Fred Bobbitt leading off. DH is hitting .317 with 2 RBIs on the season. Here's a look at Noelle's numbers in greater detail. Noelle is coming off a complete game shutout her last time out, giving her the win. I believe she only gave up 5 hits in that game. She is 1-1 with a 2.45 ERA, 7 runs given up, 6 of which are earned, 1.18 whip. In the 3 starts, she's thrown 22 innings, which is just over 7 innings a start. She's given up 24 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. She's had the 1 complete game shutout, and her batting average against is .289, which is best on this team in general and in the starting rotation. looking to have a good start here to end her season. She's coming into this appearance locked in. Here's a look at the Moose lineup today. After Bobbitt, it's going to be the shortstop Nacho Crisp, center fielder Hieronymus Jackson, who is locked in. Batting fourth is third baseman Rip Dingers. Batting fifth is right fielder Irene Fast. Batting sixth and 10th is first baseman Perry Quaker. Batting seventh is rookie left fielder Buck Swiner. Batting eighth is rookie second baseman Slide Wilkinson, who they picked up in free agency. And batting ninth is backup catcher Roman Rhodes. First pitch from Noel is on the way. It's a fastball down and in, and it's a called strike at 100 on the gun. Not a bad way to start an at-bat. 0-1 pitch, two-seamer up and away. Popped up, foul territory on the third base side. Brown over near the seats. Puts it away for the first out. Brings up Crisp, hitting .341 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs for the veteran shortstop. One of the more recognizable Moose batters. Change it down and away. Dribbled on the ground to short. Jackman barehands and fires quickly in time to retire the blonde Afro man. 2 down. That'll bring up center fielder Hieronymus Jackson, arguably one of the stars of this offense. Hitting .211 on the season. Not a great average, but he has 3 home runs and 11 RBIs, and he is currently locked in, so he's been having a good stretch of games of late. First pitch slider to him down in the way. It's dribbled back to the mound on the first pitch. Noel barehands and fires. It's in time for a 1-2-3 inning, and Jackson is now back to neutral. 1-2-3 innings for both pitchers here in the first. To the second, Jackman, Reddier, and Velos will face Cannon in the second. Here's shortstop Guns Jackman, hitting .489 with 3 homers and 15 RBIs. He is locked in currently. Been locked in for the past couple of games now. Cutter breaks outside from Cannon, ball 1. Fastball up and in is lined softly to center. That will drop in there for a base hit as Jackman keeps his hitting streak alive. He'll be on at first here to start the inning. Brings up rookie first baseman Rickset Reddier. He's DHing today, hitting .481 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs. He is also still locked in. Fastball right there down the middle. I should have swung at that. 0-1. Up and in with the heater. Misses. 1-1. Hanging curveball line to second, but it's right at Wilkinson for the first out. A little bit of bad luck on that placement, and that'll bring up rookie right fielder Dan Cervelos, hitting .238 on the season with 1 RBI. Fastball's high from Cannon, taken, ball 1. Fastball at the knees for a strike on the low inside corner, 1-1. Fastball down middle, hit pretty well, deep to right center field, but there's not enough carry on it as Jackson's back for it. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Jackman again stranded at first. Brings up rookie second baseman Sammy Graves. He's hitting .353 with 1 homer and 3 RBIs on the season. Curveball up and in is fisted up the middle by Graves. That's a base hit, and that's in no man's land as Jackman's going for third. Here's the throw from Jackson. It is laid. Runners at the corners now with 2 down. Big risk there from Jackman, but he makes it. Batting now is Bad Hop Brown, the third baseman, hitting .333 with 3 RBIs on the season. Looking to drive in his fourth as there's runners at the corners with 2 down. Slider down at the knees for a called strike, 0-1. Chase the fastball above the letters as it's 1 hop to Quaker, who backhands and makes the play himself. That ends the inning. Bottom 2 we go. 2 hits for the Freebooters. Nothing happens. Dingers, Fast, and Quaker do up here against Noel. Here's third baseman Rip Dingers, hitting .302 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs, having a fantastic season so far. First pitch 2-seamer down and in is just low. 1-0 the count. Change it up and away. Outside from Noel, 2-0. Fastball down in the way. Hard grounder at the middle of the second. Diving is Graves. He'll cut it off and get up and fire. Great defensive play by the rookie. 1 down. Brings up right fielder Irene Fast. She's hitting .279 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the season. First pitch fastball up and in is called strike. 0-1 as Noel gets ahead. Slider down and in, grounded softly to first. Pits on the backhand, takes it himself. Will get to the bag, 2 down. That'll bring up first baseman Perry Quaker, who is currently 10th at the moment, hitting .280 with 3 homers and 10 RBIs on the season for the low pitch specialist. Fastball up and away is high, 1-0. 2-seamer up and in, called a strike, 1-1. Slider down in the way, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Noel looking to put him away. Change up and in. Way out in front of it. Strike 3, swing in. First punch out for Noel. Quaker down to end the inning. Another 1-2-3 effort for her. Top 3, nothing doing. Basket, Brickhouse, and Pitts due up here against Cannon. Here's rookie left fielder Cash Basket to lead off. 9 hitters hitting .450 on the year with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Unfortunately, the switch hitter is facing a righty, so both of her traits will not be active here, so she'll need to work a little bit harder to get on base. Change up and in, misses from Cannon, ball 1. Cutter up and away, caught the corner this time, 1-1. Fastball down, hit pretty well by Basket, but she got under it a bit. Center fielder Jackson under it, makes the catch, 1 down. Now to bring up center fielder Stockton Brickhouse. He lined out to left center field softly as a nice sliding play was made by Swiner to rob him in the first inning. Strike up and in on the heater, 0-1. Slider down in the way. He's hit pretty well by Jack Brickhouse to right field, but Fast is there to make the catch, 2 down. Brings up rookie first baseman Stump Pitts. He's 0-for-1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up as he was a little early on that fastball. Fastball up and in for a strike, 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. Slider down and in, hard ground to the third on the 1-hopper. Dingers makes a diving stop. He'll fire in time to retire Pitts, and it's in the 1-2-3 inning for Cannon. Bottom 3, still nothing doing. Swiner, Wilkinson, and Rhodes due up here against Noel. Here's rookie left fielder Buck Swiner, hitting a .175 on the season with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. Got some decent power numbers on him, but he not hitting the ball very well this year. Looking to bounce back in a little bit. Change up and in. Just inside and high, 1-0. Fastball down in the way. Grounded softly to short. Jackman charges and fires. In time to get Swiner. 1 down as Noel is now on fire. Next up is rookie second baseman Slide Wilkinson, hitting .154 on the season. No homers or RBIs as of yet. 2-seamer away. Swung through it. 0-1 the count. Fastball down and in, called a strike, quickly 0-2. Slider down in the way, grounded foul by Wilkinson, 0-2. Fastball up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out today for Noel, 2 down, and that'll bring up Roman Rhodes, the backup catcher in the 9-hole day, hitting .222 with an RBI. 2-seamer down in the way, fouled off by Rhodes, 0-1. Change up and in. Pulled foul by Rhodes as he's out in front of it. 0-2 the count. Slider down and in. Just inside and low. 1-2. Fastball up and away. Line to left field. Leaping as Brown. It's out of his reach. That is the first hit of the day for the Moose. It comes off the bat of Rhodes here with 2 down in the 3rd. That'll keep the inning live for the top of the lineup. Here's Fred Bobbitt. He's 0-for-1 today. Fastball down, below the knees, ball 1 as Noel drops back to locked in mojo. Slider up and away, check swing for a strike, 1-1 as she gets ahead here of Bobbitt. 2-seamer up and in, caught a strike, quickly 1-2. Change it down in the way, dribbled softly to first, Pitts on the bare hand, will tag the runner, and that will end the inning. Noel gives up her first hit on a 2-out single to Rhodes, but she strands him. Top 4 we go, nothing still to score. Stiff bottom, Jackman and Reddy are due up here against Cannon. Here's stiff bottom. Rookie flew out left fielder first time up. She's 0-for-1 today. Cutter at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Curveball down in the way is grounded softly to short. Easy play for Crisp as it's right at him. 1 down. Brings up Guns Jackman. Shortstop singled his first time up. He's 1-for-1 today. Strike at the letters. 0-1. Outside cutter misses, 1-1. Slider's just outside, 2-1 the count. Fastball down in the way, caught this corner, 2-2. Fastball up and away, misses ball 3, and Cannon's trait walk prone will activate for the first time today as she loses accuracy with a 3-ball count. Fastball inside is fisted by Jackman to second base. I think he chased it. Wilkinson makes the stab, 2 down. Brings up rookie DH, Wixit Reddier. He's 0-for-1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball down in the way for a strike, 0-1. Slider away, grounded softly to second. Easy play for Wilkinson. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Cannon once again. Third of the game for her. Bottom 4 we go. Still nothing. Crisp, Jackson, and dingers to appear against Noel. Here's Chris, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out the shortstop his first time up. There's a change of down in the ways. Called strike as Chris was taking all the way. 0 and 1. Fastball down and in. Grounded up the line to third. Brown there. Makes the throw in time. 1 down. Next up is center fielder Hieronymus Jackson. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to second base his first time up. There's a slider down in the ways. Called strike. 0 and 1. You see him up and in. Swung through it by Jackson. 0 and 2 the count. Change it down and in. Way out in front of it. Strike 3. Third punch out of the game for Noel. 2 down in the inning, and she's back to on fire. Brings up Rip Dingers. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and away. Foul off just outside on the high take. 0 and 1. Slider down in the way. Sky ball to center field. Back for it. Brickhouse a few steps. Now coming in. He'll make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Noel in the 4th. Top 5. Both pitchers cruising along here early. Felix, Graves, and Brown do up here against Cannon. Here's right fielder rookie Dan Cervelos. She's 0 for 1 today. First pitch, change it down in the way, misses. Ball 1. Curveball line to right center field. That could be a gapper as it gets by Jackson all the way to the deep wall out there, and Velos is running on her way to second already. Jackson just now getting to it as Velos is on her way to third. It'll be a leadoff triple for the rookie, and she is in scoring position with none down. Brings up rookie second baseman Sammy Graves. He's 1 for 1 today with the single. Looking to drive in the runner from third here with none down. Fastball down and in, misses. Ball 1. Curveball middle of the plate, hit up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Graves as he drives in his 4th RBI of the season. 1-0 Freebooters here as Velos trots in from third. That'll bring up Brown, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out with 2 on in score. His first time up. Infield a double play depth here. Strike the letters on the heater, 0 and 1. Slider down and in, misses, 1 and 1. Fastball away, fouled off, 1 and 2 as Whiffer activates for Brown. Loses 25 contact when he's at 2 strikes, as that it's a pick off the first, nothing doing as Graves not running. Curveball's outside, 2 and 2 the count now to Brown. Fastball up, line to left field, that will hang up though for Swiner as he makes the easy catch, 1 down. It looked like it was going to drop, but it just kept rising. How to bring up Basquette, she's 0 for 1 today. Flew out her first time up. Strike at the knees on the changeup, 0 and 1. Fastball up, swung late, 0 and 2. Fastball down at the knees, skied to right field. Easy play for Fast as she's calling for it. 2 down in the inning. Brings up Brickhouse. He's 0 for 2 today. Flew out to right field his last time up. He is now 0 for 2 on the day. Runner goes on the first pitch. It's a changeup at the knees. Low. Throw down is late. It's a stolen base for Graves as he's now locked in. And for Graves, it's his 2nd stolen base attempt of the season. 2 for 2 on the year now, as that's back-to-back games with a stolen base attempt for him. Fastball in the dirt, taken. 2-0 count to Brickhouse. Fastball low. 3-0 the count to Brickhouse as walk prone activates for Cannon. Cutter in there for a strike. 3 and 1. Fastball away, line to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Rounding third and trying to score is Graves. Here comes the throw in from Fast. It is cut by Quaker. They've got Brickhouse in a rundown. Run does score, though. It's 2-0 on the RBI single. He is tagged out back at first in the rundown, but the Freebooters scratch 2 across here thanks to RBI singles by Graves and Brickhouse. 2-0 the score to the bottom of the 5th. Fast, Quaker, and Swiner do up here against Noel. There's Irene Fast, 0 for 1 today. First pitch fastball down in the way is low. 1-0. She was sitting on a fastball. Slider at the letters, called a strike. 1 and 1. Change up and away. Line to right center field as Fast goes with the pitch, and that's going to be a gapper out there as Velos gives chase. She gets it down as Fast is already on her way to second. She'll be in there with a leadoff double. 2nd hit of the game for the Moose here. Has a runner in scoring position with none down to start the 5th inning. Here's Quaker. Over 1 day for him. He struck out swinging his first time up. Slider up and away. Outside from Noel. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in is high and inside. 2-0. Change up and away. Pulled foul by Quaker into the seats. 2-1. Fastball up and in. Popped up. Foul territory on the first base side. Pitts there near the coaching box. Makes a catch. 1 down. Brings up Swiner. He's 0 for 1 today. Change up at the knees for a ball. That is a stolen base for Fast, as there was no way we were going to throw her out anyway. For Fast, where is she? That is her 4th stolen base attempt of the year. She's now 3 for 4. She's 3rd with 1 down for Swiner. 1-0 count now. Two-seamer down and in is called strike. 1-1. Slider down and away is low. 2-1. Fastball up and away. Check swing for a strike. 2-2 the count. Well, looking to put him away. Two-seamer up and in. Pulled foul by Swiners. He stays alive. Still 2-2. Slider down at the knees. Dribbled up the middle to second. Runner dekes it and now has to go home. It's an RBI ground out for Swiner as the run scores. It's 2-1. 2 down, though, in the inning, and that'll bring up Wilkinson, who's 0 for 1 today. Fastball away on the first pitch is called a strike. 0-1. Change up inside. Line to center field. Brickhouse retreating. Makes the catch on the liner, and that ends the inning. But the Moose get a run on the board as it's an RBI ground out by Swiner. They're still down 2-1, though, to the 6th. Pitts, Stiff Bottom, and Jackman due up here against Cannon. Here's Pitts. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a flyout. Fastball away for a strike. 0-1. Curveball down and in is turned on by Pitts and hit pretty well deep to right center field, but Fast is over for it as she makes the catch. 1 down. Brings up Stiff Bottom, 0 for 2 today so far. Flown out twice. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. Inside heater misses. 1-1. Changeup down and in is inside. 2-1. Fastball up and in for a strike. 2-2. Slider stays inside. Full count now. Walk prone activates for Cannon. Chased it up and away. 2nd punch out of the day for Cannon. The Stiff Bottom's retired. 0 for 3. Brings up Jackman. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball down and then misses. 1-0. Slider at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Hard ground at the middle for Jackman. He's now 2 for 3. That's his 2nd single of the game. He'll be at first here with 2 down to keep the inning alive for a red ear. 0 for 2 day for the rookie DH so far. Fastball down the middle. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that'll put a runner at first and second as Jackson gets the throw in quickly this time. Still 2 down, and that'll bring up rookie Dan Cervelos. She tripled her last time up and then came in to score. Fastball down and in for a strike. 0-1. Fastball down and in, pulled to left field. That is going to be a base hit. Jackman rounds third to draw the throw from Swiner, which is a good one, so the runners will hold. Base is now loaded with 2 down for Graves. He's 2 for 2 today. Singled twice. He drove in an RBI his last time up. He's now locked in after stealing a base as well. Curveball down the middle, hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run will score easily. 2nd runner's coming in. Here's the throw. It is cut by Quaker. It is a 2-run single for Graves, his 2nd and 3rd RBIs of the day. And that'll bring up Brown, who's 0 for 2. Runners at the corners with 2 down. Fastball down and in for a strike. 0-1. Fastball up and away. Line to first. Right at Quaker, though, as he stabs at it and robs the line drive from getting extra bases. Freebooters chip in 2, though, as there's a bases loaded 2-out single by Graves. 4-1 the score to the bottom of the 6th. Rhodes, Bobbitt, and Crisp do up here against Noel. Here's Rhodes, 1 for 1 today with a single. He got the first hit for the Moose on the board in the 3rd inning. First pitch slider up and in is called strike. 0-1. Two-seamer down in the way is low. 1-1. Fastball up and away is outside and high. 2-1. Change it down and in. Fools Rhodes as he's way out in front of it. 2-2. Fastball inside. Dribbled softly to third. Charging is Brown. He'll fire to first. That retires Rhodes. 1 down. Next up is Bobbitt. He's 0 for 2 today. Fastball down in the way is outside. 1-0. Two-seamer up and in. Line to center field. That's going to be a base hit for Bobbitt. Brickhouse gets it in, and that will hold Bobbitt to a single. He's 1 for 3. Runner on with 1 down now for Crisp, who's 0 for 2. Crisp's changeup down and in is low. 1-0. Fastball up and away. Called a strike. 1-1. Slider down in the way, called a strike. Quickly 1-2. The count now to Chris as tough out activates for the veteran shortstop. Two-seamer middle in. Check swing inside. Good take there from Chris. 2-2 the count. Fastball up and away. Popped up as he chased it high. Brown comes in a few steps. Makes the easy catch. 2 down. Brings up Jackson. He's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded back to the pitcher and I believe grounded out. First pitch slider down in the way is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, called a strike quickly, 0-2. Change it down and in, is inside, missing, 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and away is outside, 2-2. Slider down in the way, sky ball by Jackson down the right field line. Cervelos going for it. Makes the catch near the corner, and that's going to end the inning. Noel gives up a hit, but strands the runner. Top 7 we go. It's 4-1 Freebooters. Basket, Brickhouse, and Pitts do up here against Cannon.
Now batting, the left fielder, Catch Basket.
Here's Basket, 0 for 2 today so far. Strike the letters, 0-1. Heater high misses, 1-1. High again with the cutter, 2-1 the count as Cannon's now tense. Fastball at the letters, line to center field, base hit for Basket. She's now 1 for 3. That is the 10th hit given up to the Freebooters offense here by Cannon. I bring up Brickhouse. He's 1 for 3 today with an RBI single his last time up. He was then thrown out trying to stretch it into a double. And that will do it for Rhiannon Cannon as she only lasts 6+ innings, giving up 10 hits and 4 earned runs. Runner at first is her responsibility. Coming into pitch is rookie reliever Earl Romero, the left-hander. Here are Romero's numbers on the season. The rookie is 1-0 with a 1.17 ERA and an 0.78 WHIP. He's given up 1 earned run. He's thrown in 6 games, throwing 7 2/3 innings, given up 4 hits. 2 walks, 11 strikeouts recorded. His batting average against is .154, so he's having a fantastic year so far. Romero was signed to replace our current reliever, Felix Farmhand, who is yet to make his apparent debut for us this season. First pitch to Brickhouse is the 2-seamer away for a strike, 0-1. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-2. That may have been a changeup now that I think about it. Fastball at the letters, hard ground to the second in the hole. Wilkinson flips the second one. Chris the first, double play. That'll put 2 quick outs on the board from Romero, and that'll bring up Pitts. 0 for 3 day for the rookie so far. Romero also has specialist. I've just now noticed that, so he will be very effective against lefties. He's also locked in coming into this appearance. Fastball down in the way for a strike, 0-1. Inside changeup misses from Romero, 1-1. Fastball down the middle. Pitts goes with the deep to left center field, but on his horse is Swiner to make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Romero out of the pen. Well, really a 2-3 inning as he faced 2 batters. Bottom 7 we go. Freebooters force Cannon off the mound, but do not score. Dingers, Fast, and Quaker do up here against Noel. Dingers is 0 for 2 today so far, looking for his first hit still. First pitch 2-seamer down and in. Check swing for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away, line to second. 1 hopper to Graves. Makes the play, 1 down. That'll bring up Fast, 1 for 2 day for her. She's doubled and was stranded at third base. Slider, check swing high and away, 0-1. Fastball down and low, 1-1 the count. Change it down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in is high, 2-2. Fastball down and in, check swing low, 3-2. Slider down and away, lined hard to right field. That'll get over Cervelos' glove. One hopping to the wall. There'll be another extra base hit for Fast. Her second double of the game. She's now 2 for 3. Brings up Quaker. He's 0 for 2 today. Fastball up and away in the first pitch. Check swing called a strike, 0-1. Change up and in, called a strike, 0-2. Throw to third is late. That is the second stolen base of the game for Fast. She is now 4 for 5 on the season. 0-2 count to Quaker though. Slider down and away is low in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball up and in for a ball inside, 2-2. Change up and away, fools Quaker. He's down swinging for the second time today. 2 down now in the inning for Swiner. Grounded out his last time up, which scored a run. He's 0 for 2 today. His fastball down in the way is fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and in is low, 1-1. Two-seamer middle away, fouled off, 1-2 the count now. Slider up and in, popped up, shallow right center field over for Cervelos. She'll make the catch, and that ends the threat. As the runner is stranded at third once again. Top 8, 4-1 still to score. Stiff bottom Jackman and Reddy are due up here against Romero. Stiff bottom's 0 for 3 today from the catcher position. Fastball down in the way for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball inside, line softly to short, right at Chris. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Jackman, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Change it down below the knees, ball 1. Chase the fastball outside, easy play for Wilkinson on the grounder, 2 down. Brings up Reddier, 1 for 3 today with a single, his last time at the plate. Fastball up and in misses, 1-0. Fastball up and in, this time catches the zone, 1-1. Change it down and away, lined hard to left center over the diving Chris glove. That is a base hit. Jackman cuts it off, and that will hold Reddier to just a single. Keeps the inning alive here for the 6-hitter, right fielder Dan Cervelos. Singled her last time up. She's also tripled today. She's 2 for 3. First pitch at the letters for a strike, 0-1 on the heater. Runner goes. Check swing inside for a called strike, 0-2. I hit the back button for some reason as Reddier's now thrown out. That'll end the inning. Bottom 8 we go, 4-1 still to score. Wilkinson, Rhodes, and Bobbitt due up here against Noel. Wilkinson's 0 for 2 today. Fastball down in the way, called a strike, 0-1. Slider down and in, fouled off, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away, outside and high, 1-2. Fastball up and in, inside, 2-2. Slider down and away, hard ground up the middle of the second. Graves backhands it. He'll go to first, 1 down. As Wilkinson's now tense, that brings up Rhodes, 1 for 2 today with the single. First change it down and the way is low, 1-0. Slider down and in, grounded hard up the middle, diving as Graves is off his glove into center field. It's a base hit for Rhodes. He's now 2 for 3. Puts a runner on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Bobbitt, 1 for 3 days, singled his last time up. Noel is now over 90 pitches, so we're going to keep close tabs on her. I think one more hit will do it for her. First pitch two-seamer down and in is low, 1-0. Fastball up and away, outside and high, 2-0. Slider down and away, fouled off, 2-1. Two-seamer up and in, line to third, leaping is Brown. It's off his glove into left field. Good effort, but he just couldn't catch it. Puts 2 on with 1 down now, and that will do it for Noel here in the 8th inning. Chris up next. He's 0 for 3 today. Noel's going to be done after 7 1/3 innings. She gives up 6 hits, 1 earned run. She is responsible for the 2 runners on base, though. I believe she struck out 4 batters as well, so good outing for her. Coming in to relieve her will be right-hander Ryder Mcpride. The rookie Mcpride is 1-0 with a 7.20 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP. He's given up 8 earned runs in 4 appearances, throwing 10 innings, giving up 15 hits, with 3 of them being homers. He's also struck out 8 batters. Batting average against for him is .333. So McPride looking to shut the door here against the Moose. His fastball down and in is lined to left center field. Leaping is Jackman, and he can't get there, and that's going to be extra bases, as 1 run's going to score and the 2nd run's going to try to follow, but the runner holds at 3rd. It's an RBI double for Crisp, as it's now 4-2. Brings up Jackson, 0 for 3 today. That run is charged, unfortunately, to Noel. First pitch two-seamer up and in is high for McPride, 1-0. Fastball down and away is low, 2-0. Two-seamer down and in, check swing for a strike, 1-2. Reach up and away, called a strike, 2-2 the count now. Fastball inside, fisted up the middle to Graves. He'll backhand it and go to first, 2 down. Runner scores on the ground out, though. It's now 4-3, also charged to Noel. Got to bring up Dingers. He's 0 for 3 today. RBI man is active for the 3rd baseman, though. First pitch changeup up and in is called strike, 0-1. Fastball down and away, lined off foul, 0-2 the count to Dingers. Two-seamer down and in, stays inside, 1-2. Fastball up and away, called strike 3. McPride gets the punch out as Dingers is 0 for 4 and now tense. McPride gives up 2 of the inherited runners, both of his inherited runners, but strands the tying run at 3rd. 4-3 now to the 9th. Velos, Graves, and Brown do appear against Romero. Here's Velos, 2 for 3 day, triple and a single. Her at bat will start over after Reddy was thrown out trying to steal 2nd base. Fastball up and away for a strike, 0-1. Hanging curveball's pulled foul by Velos, but it's 0-2. Chased it in the dirt, but she fouls it off, 0-2. Fastball down and in, grounded softly to 3rd. Dingers in on it, makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Graves, rookie's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles and 3 RBIs. Doubled his RBI total in the season with this game. Takes the first pitch fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Tough out activates for Graves here. Chased it high, he's down swinging. Punch out for Romero, 2 down in the inning. Brings up Brown, who's 0 for 3. Change it down in the way, is pulled foul, 0-1. Chased it in the dirt on the heater, 0-2 as Whiffer activates. Curveball down and inside, ripped hard by Brown in the left field, past the diving Dinger's glove. It's his 2nd hit of the game. He's now 2 for 4. Brings up Basquette, 1 for 3 today with a single, facing a lefty for the first time today. Her traits will activate. Change it down the middle, pulled foul, 0-1. Change it down, pulled foul, popped up near the dugout. Rhodes there, knocks it down, but Dingers makes the catch. That ends the inning. Bottom 9 we go, 4-3 the score. Fast, Quaker and Swiner are the last chance against McPride. Fast is 2 for 3 today. She's locked in, having doubled twice today and stolen 2 bases. I believe she's also scored a run. First pitch two-seamer down and in, line to first, hits there, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Quaker, 0 for 3 today. He's still tense as well. First pitch changeup up and in, called a strike, so floats in there, 0-1. Two-seamer up and away, just high, 1-1. Fastball up and in, high again, 2-1. Changeup down and away, called a strike at the knees, 2-2. Two-seamer down and in low, 3-2. Fastball up and away. Hit pretty well by Quaker deep to right center field. Cervelos giving chase. He lays out forward and makes a catch in the gap. What a play by the rookie. 2 down. Not known for her glove, but she saves her bacon. Brings up Swiner 0 for 3 today. He is RBI ground out today, but he's been retired the other 2 times for nothing. He is now tense. First pitch fastball up, hit pretty well by Swiner, deep to left center field. Brickhouse giving chase near the warning track, the wall, leaping, it's gone. Swiner with a game-tying home run with 2 down in the 9th. Keeps the Moose in it, it's 4-4, third of the year for the rookie as he takes McPride yard. I'll bring up Wilkinson, the rookie's 0 for 3 today. First pitch fastball down in the way is lined hard to right field. Cervelos giving chase, makes the catch, and that ends the inning though. But the damage is done as Swiner hits a 2-out game-tying solo home run on the first pitch from McPride. To the 10th we go. Brickhouse, Pitts, and Stiff Bottom due up. Brickhouse is 1 for 4 today with an RBI single. He's now 10s. Romero is done after 3 innings of relief work. Coming into pitch is left-handed rookie Charlie Best. Here are Best's numbers on the season. He's on fire and hurt coming into this outing. He's 1-0 with a 1.17 ERA, 0.878 WHIP. In 10 appearances, he's given up 2 earned runs, recorded 1 save. He's thrown 15 in the 3rd innings with 7 hits given up, 5 walks. 2 of those hits were home runs, and he's also struck out 13. Batting average against for him is 135, best on the team. See what he does here against us is he's on fire and also hurt. 2-seamer up and away, misses from Best, 1-0. Fastball down and in, changeup down and in is inside, 2-0. Fastball inside misses, 3-0 count to Brickhouse. Changeup inside misses again, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk here to start the outing for Best. Brickhouse on to lead off the inning, and that'll bring up Pitts, who's 0 for 4. Best, of course, is lefty with specialist as well, so no rest for us there. Slider inside misses, or curveball inside misses, ball 1. Strike at the letters on the heater, 1-1. Change it down and in. Pitts turns on it, hits it deep to right field. It is high, it is far, and it is gone. Home run for the rookie. It's a 2-run shot, 2nd of his career, 2nd game in a row he's had a home run, and 2nd of the season. It is now 6-4 Freebooters. Freebooters recapture the lead here, and that'll bring up rookie catcher Alana Stiffbottom, who's 0 for 4. Best now locked in only as he loses his on-fire ranking. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 0-1. Chased up and in, but I think it was a strike anyway, 0-2. Fastball inside, swung through it, strike 3. Stiffbottom now 0 for 5. First punch out for Best out of the pen, and that'll bring up Jackman, who's 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Curveball down at the knees, grounded hard and hold a short, diving as Chris to cut it off. He'll fire to first, in time to get Jackman. Nice play, 2 down. Brings up the rookie Wicks at red ear. He's 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. 2-seamer away, fisted to center field. It's a tough play for Jackson. He can't get there. It's a base hit for red ear. He's 3 for 5 now. 3rd single today for him, and that'll bring up Cervelos, who's 2 for 4, triple and a single today. Changeup down in the way is low, 1-0. Fastball up, taken high, 2-0 the count to Cervelos. Fastball up, line hard to right field. That's a base hit for Cervelos, her 3rd hit of the game. She's now 3 for 5. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 2 down, and that'll bring up Graves as Best drops down the neutral mojo. Graves is 3 for 4 today. He's singled 3 times, driving in 3 runs, and also struck out his last time at the plate against Romero. Fastball from Best is high to Graves, 1-0. Inside changeup misses, 2-0. Currying hanging curveball ripped the left field past the diving Chris glove. It's going to be a base hit. Base is now loaded here for the Freebooters with 2 down, and that'll bring up 3rd baseman Bad Hop Brown. 1 for 4 today with a single. And Best will exit here as he can't get out of the inning. Coming into pitch is closer Klaus DeGame, the right-hander. DeGame is 1-1 on the year. He's got a 3.24 ERA with a 1.92 WHIP. He's given up 3 earned runs in 6 games. He's recorded 2 saves, thrown 8 in the 3rd innings, given up 10 hits, 6 walks, he's hit a batter, and he has struck out 5. His batting average against is .294. Solid numbers on the year for him, but he needs to be a little bit better as the closer. Looking to escape the jam that Best has created with the bases loaded, 2 down, and Bad Hop Brown at the plate looking to break it open here in the 10th. Fastball inside misses, ball 1. High and away, 2-0 the count. Hanging curveball hit up the middle from the game, and that's going to be a base hit. Run will score. Here's the second runner coming in as well. It's a 2 RBI single for Brown, and it's an 8-4 game. Still 2 on now for Basket, who goes back to the left-handed side of the plate. She's 1 for 4 today with a single. Just laid on the inside heater, 0-1. Fastball down and in, line softly to short, right at Chris, though, as he was holding the runner, and that ends the inning. But the Freebooters tack on 4 runs thanks to a 2-run shot from rookie Stump Pitts and a 2-run single by Bad Hop Brown. 8-4 the score to the bottom half of the 10th. Rhodes, Bobbitt, and Chris do up here. Rhodes is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. McPride has done well enough. He is at half stamina, so he can go another inning, but I'm feeling ballsy here. I think it's time for a revenge outing. Coming into pitch is rookie long reliever Felix Farmhand, who was released by the Moose earlier this year for Earl Romero, who we saw earlier in the game. Here are Farmhand's numbers on the year. He has a no record, a 12.46 ERA with a 2.77 whip. He's given up 6 earned runs in 3 appearances with the Moose. He's thrown 4 1/3 innings, 7 hits given up, 2 of them home runs. He's walked 5 batters and struck out 1. His batting average against is .368. If there's ever a time for him to have a great outing, it's right now against his former team. He's here to show them what they gave up on. He's looking to get the save here in extras. 4-run lead. Let's see what he can do with it. Well, it's not really a save. He's getting a hold, but hey. See what he can do here against the 9-1-2 batters. Rhodes up first. I believe he is 2 for 4 today. First pitch fastball down and in from Farmhand is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Change up away. Check swing outside as Rhodes holds on it, 1-1. Slider down and away, just low below the knees, 2-1. Slider up and in is inside, 3-1. Fastball down the middle, popped up by Rhodes to the left side foul territory. Brown near the seats. Leaves out of his reach. Full count. You know what? I need to make a defensive change. Brown needs to come out. He's not a great fielder. Step bottom's also tense. Okay. Let's make some moves then. Let's put Korn in at catcher. And I'm going to put Fordo in at third because they're both great fielders. All right, let's do it. Full count pitch is a changeup at the knees. Rhodes pulls it foul. He stays alive. Fastball up and away. Line to left center. Leaping is Jackman. He can't get there, and that's another base hit for Rhodes. It'll be extra bases this time as Brickhouse gives chase. He gets it off the wall. It's a leadoff double for Rhodes as he's in scoring position with none down. That brings up Bobbitt, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. First pitch fastball up and away is called strike, 0-1. Change it down and in is inside, 1-1. Fastball up and in, swung through it, strike 2, 1-2, the count to Bobbitt. Slider down and away, line to center field. It's right at Brickhouse. Makes the catch, 1 down as the runner holds. Trying to bring up Chris, 1 for 4 today, doubled in a run his last time up. Slider down and in on the first pitch is low, 1-0. Fastball up and away, line softly to left center field, charging his Basket. Making the catch, 2 down. That means the last chance for the Moose. It's going to be 3-hitter for Hieronymus Jackson, who's 0 for 4 with an RBI groundout. First pitch changeup down and away is hard hit up the middle. That's a base hit for Jackson. Brickhouse comes up throwing, and that'll hold the runner to third. Runner's at the corners now with 2 down. Brings up the 4-hitter. Rip Dinger struck out swinging his last time up. He's 0 for 4 and tense today, but he has RBI man active for the second time today. Of course, last time he had that active, he struck out swinging. First pitch fastball up and away. Check swing high, 1-0. Believe the ball was also outside. Slider down and in. Called a strike, so floats in there from Farmhand, 1-1. Fastball up and in. Line softly right center field. Brickhouse giving chase. Gets there to make the catch, and Farmhand shuts the door for us as he gets the revenge against his old team, the Moose. Freebooters win in 10 innings, 8-4, your final. Good offensive day for both clubs, 12 combined runs and 27 combined hits. It was very quick, fast-paced game through 4 innings, and then we scored in the 5th, which set off the scoring rush as we ended up tied at 4 after 9. Then we broke it open in the 10th inning off their tired bullpen. Here is the box scores for today's game. Only person hitless in our lineup was Stiff Bottom, who was over 5. Corn and Inforto did not bat. 4-hit day for Graves as he drives in 3 runs. Brown drove in 2 as well late. A 2-for-5 day. Velos 3-for-5. 3-for-5 day for Reddier. Pitts had another home run as he drives in 2 more runs. And Brickhouse an RBI as well on a single. On the other side, everybody in the Moose lineup got a hit except Dingers and Quaker, who both hitless, as well as Wilkinson. 2 RBIs for Swiner today, 1 on an RBI groundout, and the game-tying solo home run in the 9th inning with 2 down. Very clutch play. Jackson RBI groundout, and Chris with an RBI double. Rhodes also had a good day at the bottom of the lineup, 3-for-4 day, and Bobbitt was 2-for-5 at the top. Fast was 2-for-4. She stole 2 bases as well, so she had a good day. Pitching lines, Noel goes 7 1/3 innings in her final start of the season. 6 hits given up, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. She gets a no decision. McPride blows the save. He goes an inning and 2/3. 2 hits given up with 1 earned run on the solo shot to Swiner. He strikes out a batter. He does get the win, though, thanks to the offensive surge in the 10th. He improves to 2-0 on the season. And Farmhand comes in and holds the door shut in the 10th with 2 hits given up. On the other side, Cannon, 6+ innings of work, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, and no decision for her. She will finish 1-0 on the season. Romero, 3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen, 2 hits given up with 1 strikeout. Very good outing for the rookie. Rookie Charlie Best only lasts 2/3 of an inning in the 10th, giving up 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 home run ball, which was worth 2 of those runs. He walked a batter and he struck out 1. And then Klaus, the game comes on for a third of an inning, but he gives up a 2 RBI single to Bad Hop Brown to seal the deal. Players of the game, Sammy Graves, 4-for-5 day, 3 RBIs, stolen base, run scored. Buck Swiner, the game-tying solo home run late. He also had another RBI earlier in the game on a groundout. And then Velos had a 3-for-5 day, triple 2 singles, and she scored twice. Very good. And guess what, guys? We're back above 500 for the first time since game number 1. That's the only time we've been above 500 this season up until now. So very, very good game. Very nice, entertaining game, too, as we go extra innings in this one. The drama. With that, we split the season series against the Moose, 1-1. Got a lot of games to sim here, so let's see how the season plays out here, as we're in a 3-way tie for second place in the division now. We, of course, have the worst run differential, unfortunately. First game, Crocs and Jacks. Crocs beat the piss out of them, 16-5. They're taking them on again here as well. And the Jacks return the favor, 8-2. Crocs then take on the Buzzards, and they lose 3-1. With that, they'll finish below 500. Wide Loads win 2-1 over the Platypi. Sirloin's taking on the Moonstars here. Moonstars win 7-4. Wide Loads take on the Platypi once again here. They win 6-4. Moonstars again taking on the Sirloins here in another back-to-back games against them. They win 10-3, so they sweep that series. Then the Grapplers win in 10 innings over the Wide Loads, 2-1. Sirloins beat the Sandcats 5-1. Then the Sandcats play them again, and the Sirloins blow the lead this time, losing 5-4 in 10 innings. Jacks now taking on the Nemesis. Nemesis rally, but the Jacks rally again to win in 12, 8-7. Then in the rematch, Nemesis win 3-2. Blowfish taking on the Moonstars here. Moonstars jump out early and hang on to win 11-9 despite almost blowing the lead. Then in the backup game following it, where Blowfish hang on to win 7-6. So they split that series. Herbivores then beat the Sandcats 3-1. Hot Corners win in 14 innings against the Wild Pigs as they almost blow it, taking sole possession of second place. Sawteeth win in 10 innings over the Sirloins 2-1. Heaters shut out the B-Wolves 5-0. Taking over second place in that division for the time being. Overdogs then hold off the Jacks, winning 8-5. So they're now taking over second place. Sirloins beat the Blowfish 4-3. B-Wolves return the favor to the Platypi and shut them out after being shut out by the Heaters. Herbivores then shut out the Wild Pigs 3-0 as they clinch their playoff spot. Moonstars win 3-0 over the Sawteeth. Grapplers win 7-1 over the Heaters. Beavles then beat the Platypi again 3-1, back-to-back games on the victory path for them. Sawtooth then lose to the Moonstars again 7-4. Sandcats beat the Blowfish, winning 10-2 as they take over sole possession of first place in that division. So after the 27 or so games that were simmed, here's how the divisions look. Herbisaurs have clinched their the division already. They're 11-2. The best anyone else could do is 10-6. So they are officially division champions. They will be in the playoffs this year as either the first or second seed. Best we can hope for is second or is the third or fourth place in the playoffs. On the other side, oh, I also forgot. Hot Corners sit at 8-6. They are a half game ahead of us. We do not play the Hot Corners the rest of the season. We play the Herbisaurs next, and then 2 games against the last place Wild Pigs. So we need to win those games in order to usurp the Hot Corners and take second place. We don't play the Moose anymore this season as well, so really it's in our own hands. Wild Pigs are going to finish below 500, and they will miss the playoffs. They are already out as they're 3-10 on the season with 3 games left to play, 2 against us. Sandcats currently hold the Boss Division lead, a half game over the Sawtooth at 8-7. Moonstars have already finished at 8-8, so they can't catch them. As long as the Sandcats win their last game, they will beat them. Sawtooth need to win both of their games in order to take the division lead. Blowfish are already out. They're going to finish 5-10. Sirloins are down at 7-9. They are also going to miss the playoffs, so both of those teams are out, so 3 teams eliminated on our side. On the other side, Wideloads sit at 8-5 with half-game lead over the Bee-Wolves. They are still in the playoff hunt. Both teams still in contention. Heaters also have an outside chance at 7-6. Grapplers sit at 7-7. They also have an outside chance. Platypi already at 4-10. Their season is over. They can play spoilers. So that is the 4th team eliminated from playoff contention. Buzzards sit at 9-5. They've already knocked the Nemesis out of winning the division. Jack's best they can do is 9-7. So if the Buzzards win one more game, they should clinch the division. At least from those 2 teams, Overdogs are a game behind. They have a chance to catch them if they can win their last 2 and the Buzzards lose at least one of them. Crocodons, they are at 5-9 already. They are going to finish below 500. They are also out of playoff contention. That's 5 of the 16 teams, or 5 of the 20 teams already out of playoff contention. So we have eliminated a quarter of the field. But can't write the playoffs off just yet. We are still in contention, and we're on a winning streak again as well. How many in a row is that for us? That is 2 in a row. So we've won 4 of our last 5 games, and 4 out of 6 here in the second half. So let's see if we can keep this rolling here against the Herbisaurs next time out. We are going to have Angel Verde on the hill. He's 2-1 with a 4.50 ERA and a 1.35 WHIP, and they will have Tusker Fuss, their number 2 hit pitcher, on the mound as well. He's 1-0 with a 4.80 ERA and a 1.27 WHIP. Here's a look around the league to see what moves were made in that long simulation span. Jemiago picked up by the Heaters to replace Boris Bigberg. That's a good upgrade there. McPride gets +4 junk. Nice. He goes up to a B overall. You'll love to see it. Didn't even have to do anything. Nemesis signed Mick Steele, replacing Gabby Ganez on the Nemesis. That's a decent upgrade, I would say. That's more for hitting than anything else. And also for youth. Crocodile signed Braden Meadows, replacing young reliever Lou Debaziz. I do like Lou. He's very young, very easy to build around. Gunnar Maynard signs to the Heaters, replacing Splash Cashmore. That's a tit-for-tat trade there. Darren Cervelos, +1 power. Nice. Didn't have to do anything. I love it. Alright, I expected more, but I'll take it. I expected more moves. I mean, not the developments. I'm actually very happy with the developments that came up. Alright, so looking at this. Not going to do this one for Noel because it's too expensive and it's too high of a chance to get K-Dud. Not going to do this one for Pitts because I don't want him to lose Tough Out. It's also very expensive and stupid. This one for Wissell, very expensive. Not looking to improve him because he's probably not going to be here next year anyway. He is 41, so he will more than likely retire. So, going to save the money. This one for Stiff Bottom. It's a little bit too high of a chance to get RBI done in my opinion, so I'm going to pass on that one. I like this one for Graves. He could always use more fielding, especially as a middle infielder. But it's only at 6%, so it shouldn't expire this time around. So I'll save that for next time and just spend the money here on Backstop's speed improvement here, which is fairly cheap, and it's a decent upgrade for him, I would say. I'd rather it be fielding or arm, but I'll take what I can get. Gonna get the +5 speed. That's fine. Easy catcher. He doesn't need too much. Doesn't get stealer, though. Alright, that's fine. Still C overall, but he's getting a little bit better, piece by piece. Then on this side, do I really want to get the Graves one now? I mean, I have the money, but I kind of want to save the money just in case like something expensive comes up that I really, really like. So I think we'll play it conservative here, hold on to the money. Alright, let's set the lineup here, call it an episode. Alright, they want Corn in at catcher instead of backstop. I can get behind that because Corn is the better player. I'll go with that. Graves moves up in the lineup. Nice. Brickhouse still in the game at center field. Well, that's because I don't have another center fielder, so he kind of needs to stay in there even though he's not hitting. Would I have him at the top of the lineup in this case? No, but I don't really have an option here now, do I? So here's the lineup we're going with next time out. Brickhouse leads off in center field, still tense. Pitts bats second again at first base. Reddier moves up to the 3-hole as the DH. Jackman stays in the 4 slot, locked in at shortstop. Graves will bat 5th at second base. He's locked in. Batting 6th still is right fielder Dan Cervelos. Batting 7th is Bad Hot Brown. He moves up a spot in the lineup, still at third base. Basquet moves up to the 8-hole from the 9-hole. She'll be in left field again. And Kenna Corn, the backup right fielder, will be at catcher thanks to that utility upgrade, and she has maxed out fielding. So kind of hard to say no to that when you got a catcher who can catch everything. Alrighty guys, that'll do it for this episode. It was good pitching performance from our starter. Bullpen blew the lead late, but we rallied in the 10th inning to get the victory in extra innings on the road. We're now above 500 for the first time since game number 1 after game 1 this season. So now, let's see if we can play a little bit of spoiler here against the Herbivores and gain a game to get into the playoff picture. Technically we're in it, but we have an outside chance. We beat the first place team. We're sitting up pretty good with 2 games against the last place team to close out the season. Will we win it? Tune in next time to find out. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.